Which are the focus sectors where you're concentrating majorly?
Maybe I will answer that.
Yeah.
See, mainly automotive, auto components, they're all manufactured in India for exports as well as for Indian market. Now, mainly these auto component sector were very disorganized in the past, but today there are a lot of international players in the market, so the technology is the same. Whether you buy a car made in India or and the technology is the same. So we have to go up to that standard. So we have machines to match with that requirement. So whether you buy a machine that is partly value added from India or whether it's made in Germany, we have to be to the same standard. So that is where we do a lot of value addition, at the same time reduce the cost, but keep the technology the same. That's our role.
Also, auto is on a dip now. Auto as a sector has taken a dip overall.
Yeah.
Aerospace is something also that your organization is concentrating on. What kind of global solution are you getting in the aerospace industry for India?
So first of all, I would like to say that we are not purely focused on, let's say, big international companies. Of course, there's a lot of investment going into India from international companies. But right now we see also a great demand coming from local mid-sized companies, Indian entrepreneurs, suppliers, and they do investments, and we have a good access to these customers, and that's exactly why we have also now a local factory here in Bangalore to supply, let's say, the Indian demand, the local Indian demand, with a dedicated technology for their demands. And one of the key sectors is, for sure, aero industry. So we find a lot of companies supplying into this segment, and we are quite happy to serve these customers.
So you've spoken about the SMEs target segment basically. Now SMEs, we know that they are low on cash, and investment in technology at any given point is a stretch. So specific solution for SME for India.
Yeah. I will answer that. Absolutely a very good question, because in India there are a lot of SMEs who can't afford a typical international solution. Therefore, we have customized our solution and have come up with machines which are affordable. I won't say they are cheap, but nowhere inferior. Really top-end machine with the highest grade of technology, but affordable. We have made a lot of localization of parts from India, therefore able to optimize on cost. And we have many special solutions, even for people who cannot afford a machine. We offer solutions of measurements. They can come to us and we can measure the parts, help them to stabilize the business, and once they are confident the business will be successful, then they can go on to buy our machines. So we have also certain financing schemes that we would like to do with them, help them to handhold them in the process of growth.
When you're holding the SMEs, you also spoke about the technical centers that you have here, the tech center. How can the SMEs, and you said, like we were talking before, that your tech center is in real sense a tech center, unlike the other centers which are more of a showroom. How would you describe, how would you demarcate your tech centers with probably your peers and your contemporaries?
Yeah. First of all, we are clearly beyond a normal tech center understanding here in India. We have several showrooms in India. We don't call them tech centers in a sense like here in Bangalore. In Bangalore, we have a very high quality staff, high qualified staff, with a very intensified connection to our headquarters. We have a headquarter for development in the US, one in Germany, and these people are integrated into this headquarter network. To give you one example, we have a software development of more than 100 software engineers, and India has become an integral part of this process, of software development process. So we have development resources, but also testing resources. So anything that happens in the North American or European time zone can be transferred to India. Here is the other part of the group working on this solution and getting it back. So we really grow the qualification of this technical staff we have here, and now comes the Indian customer, comes the Indian contact, and we can share this high-level technology understanding in supporting in applications, supporting in services, supporting in solutions. So this internal network gives great opportunity to access all the technology potential of Zeiss, also for Indian SMEs. So it's a network that works in favor for the Indian customers.
That's great.
Well, yes, I would like to add some points also here. look, what is a typical demand of a let's say, a small and medium customer? So, first of all, he has a demand to measure. So we are able to support him with our what we call competence center. We are close to him, and we can help him to develop his quality without, it's not our target to immediately to sell a machine to him. So we can support him, he can bring his parts, we do measurement, and so we build a kind of relationship, and that's an important starting point of a long-term relationship. And a certain point of the process, he will see, okay, it makes sense to do the investment, but it's not necessary from the beginning. We can give him a lot of support so that he can ensure his quality.
Great.
Actually, when you said what is that extra thing that we do in Tech Center, normally people expect it's only a showcase for display, but it's not that. We do demonstration, we do the prove out of their components, then we also do the training, and of course showcasing our latest in technology. Many times the customers, before they buy, they want to actually work on it and see and prove it out. So
Get a hands-on.
Hands-on.
Yeah.
So that gives them the confidence that what they're buying is really, really good for them.
How many SMEs you must have trained till now? Tentative.
Well, I would put a good 300-400 numbers, I would say.
Is it so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we get a very big footfall in our tech center. In Bangalore, at least, we have sometimes even 150 per month. Sometimes we are surprised that there's a very big need for it, actually.
Wow.
So we do, it's quite popular. It's catching up very fast.
Right. What can this industry witness in next 6 months coming out of your organization? Some of the unique products, some of the unique solutions, or new launches, or new cutting tech technology. Is there anything which is on unveil in the next 6 months from Zeiss?
Well, I want to answer this way.
Give me an exclusive.
Look, I think our main purpose is to give high-end technology to the Indian market. It's a price-sensitive market, and you can only do it if you produce this technology here in India. So we bring latest technologies here to the Indian facility and share it with the Indian customers. One thing that we are really proud of, our systems produced in India, they're very reliable also in difficult environments. Okay. So you don't have to sacrifice accuracy if the temperature is not perfect, or if you're in a hurry. Our machines, they can really withstand high temperatures, bad environments, and they can work very fast. So if you want to have a fast response, here is the solution from Zeiss. And the next thing on the horizon is, we'll talk about more optics. Yeah, okay. Optics is something that people in India will certainly request more and more. Absolutely. It's the reverse engineering part. It's the part of getting big data amounts into the system. Our Indian staff has already access to it, so they are part of the development process. And this is coming up on the horizon if you want to have a 6 months insight here.
Yeah, and
I made one statement this morning to Wilson. I want to repeat that. You know, this Indian team is so high qualified and it's so focused that they've exceeded our expectations in producing quality. So it's a smaller team than in other regions, but it's very focused to quality.
So it's a case study for the world.
The mindset is really, you want to beat the others. You know, it's hard to beat the other Zeiss members, but it's really a great performance here, and the accuracy is outstanding that we see in our products here.
Well, that's India all about, beating the expectations. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks a lot.